Today is yet another day. We step out of our homes to face the same high-rise buildings and traffic hassles. The cine stars and shopping malls beam their familiar smiles. This is our world. There are people everywhere who seek faster travel options, higher technologies, healthier lifestyles, and we even yearn for some more love and affection. We always seem to want more. A perfect little world where we can lead a happy and secure life. Is it too much to ask? But there exists another world which we blissfully ignore. The world that has never known the comforts of a loving home. Even as they lie down in the streets, unwanted and uncared for, we rush past them, failing to give them a second glance. Such citizens of the street remain invisible to the rest of us. But someone chose to care. He chose to give them a smile. He chose to give them a tomorrow. Yes, Papa Vidyakar has given them a home, Udavum Karangal, an abode for their fears and hopes, tears and triumphs, a place where they are no longer invisible.
All these men are residents of Dignity Home, a home for the mentally challenged people. They all come from different backgrounds. Some are literate and some are illiterate, but they all have a single need, a heart to love them as they are.
Here is another loving abode called Adaikalam.
Adaikalam means refuge. This is a place where we provide shelter, care, treatment and rehabilitation for destitute men.
How would you feel if you got up one day and found that nobody needs you? These brothers here have felt that intense pain, the pain of not being wanted. As their eyes stare blankly, their hearts plead in silence, seeking desperately the warmth of love. Here, they have discovered the joy of togetherness, a home where they truly belong. For instance, Kannan, who was a picture of despair, is now a symbol of hope. Yes, it is no longer cloudy skies for them, as the light of hope shines in their eyes. It was in this very place that Udavum Karangal was started, a humble abode for the destitute and the needy. With nothing but a determined mind, Papa Vidyakar took in his fold every soul who yearned for a caring touch. There has never been a lack of love in this home. For everything else, Udavum Karangal relies on generous hearts. This home of hope has been built on a man's dream. If not for the several helping hands that joined him, it would have been just that, a dream. Shantivanam. This place is filled with joy that only innocence can bring. Like a stream that runs happily, these children fill Papa's garden with love. Their carefree days, the glimmer of hope in their eyes, their today and tomorrow, rests on his fragile shoulders. Their dreams shall definitely succeed, for they are in safe hands.
These are my children. All of them have been abandoned children.
Banu was picked up in a very bad shape. Now she has been doing quite well. This is Rati. This is Sona. This is Shruti. It is their innocent smile that keeps me going.
There is another face of childhood that could melt anyone's heart. This world doesn't understand their dreams. Their voices lie imprisoned in their minds. These children of God need special care and attention. At Udavum Karangal, these little ones are fed with abundant love. They are given constant medical support and individual attention. Abandoned by society, they have now become a part of the loving family of Udavum Karangal. They can probably never live like you and me. But now, there is someone to listen to the tales of their hearts, and yes, they have felt the healing touch of love. The first thing a child seeks in this world is the warmth of its mother. But some mothers cannot understand what it means to be one. This is Selvi, a psychiatric patient. She was found abandoned with her 2 children. Now, they belong to the happy family of Udavum Karangal. Sushma and her mother Janaki have now left behind the heavy burdens of the past. Rani too was abandoned by her family. She was found in a bus stop with 2 little children and a newborn baby. The desolate Meera and her child Adira have completely transformed under the loving care of Udavum Karangal. The relationship between a child and a mother is sacred. Udavum Karangal has taken every effort to protect both the child and the mentally disturbed mother, and beyond all, their precious bond. She has been imprisoned by the cruel hands of destiny. She has borne the burden of being a woman, but now Papa Vidyaka has led her out of the shadows. They all come from different backgrounds, but they share a single sad story. They were all unwilling victims of an indifferent society. These are women whose dreams were shattered by their own families, ones who were cruelly pushed into the flesh trade, and women who had lost the very dignity of living. They have been healed of the violent past, and they live in peace. Here they are given medicines to heal their ailing bodies. And also a helping hand to soothe their broken hearts. Karuna Illam, it is a home for the dying destitute, mentally sick and other needy women who have been abandoned by society. These women now lead a blissful life under the constant care of Papa. Aisha, she is a victim of dowry harassment. She was cruelly burnt and abandoned by her own husband. Having received the care of a helping hand, she now extends the same to other victims at Udavum Karangal. Just as we share this story with you, we see another lady arriving here, yet another victim of abuse. She has now taken her first step towards a better future. At Udavum Karangal, there is a reason to celebrate life every day. For these women have fought against the walls of despair and have won their freedom. Nothing can survive the hands of death, but even he cannot touch the hope in this home, for God lives here too. Gokulam, a home for bright young girls of Udavum Karangal. The loving caregivers here groom them to become independent individuals and better human beings. When you give education to a child, you give her a future, which was why Ramakrishna Vidya Niketan was started by Udavum Karangal. This school fosters the needs of children of Udavum Karangal and also those from the neighborhood. They are given an encompassing education with well-equipped labs, library and computer facilities. The school now extends its services to meet the children's ever-growing needs. Boys will be boys. The Boys' Town, which has about 200 boys, is always filled with fun and frolic. These little ones march towards a bright future with a newfound confidence. Jeevan, yet another unique branch of Udavum Karangal, was created for the purpose of community development. It also runs a school for special children. These children are aided with special audiovisual equipment, occupational therapy, and speech therapy to help them learn life skills. Rohini was found abandoned in a hospital. Now, with amazing confidence, she is able to use her legs as her hands. Nitya, who was rescued from a dysfunctional family, is now a gold medalist and a teacher at Jeevan. As a part of their community development programs, Jeevan provides nursing courses to the less privileged. It also sponsors midday meals for the elderly in the neighborhood. Udavum Karangal has always lent a helping hand to the needy. Even when the destructive waves of tsunami swooped in, destroying homes and families, Udavum Karangal rebuilt not just homes, but their very hopes. Udavum Karangal has also extended its services to Coimbatore. The children's village here is called Sondam. It gives wings to these little angels. It nurtures their dreams and helps them stride towards a brighter tomorrow. Ramakrishna Vidya Mandir, a school run by Udavum Karangal, is a step towards this goal. This school provides value-based education to its wards. Jiva Jyoti, an arm of Udavum Karangal, is a home for mentally challenged people. It helps them break the barriers of their mind and become one with society. Udavum Karangal takes care of both the spiritual and physical self. Liberated from the chains of despair, he now leads a new life, Manikam, one among several people who have been healed by the touch of Udavum Karangal. Mentally ill patients are even taught to cultivate agricultural lands as part of their occupational therapy. It is yet another step to rehabilitate them quickly to society. Tanjam. It gives shelter to the women discarded by society. From dying destitutes, AIDS victims, to the mentally challenged, they have all found a home here. These women now weave stories of hope. They have been given vocational training in tailoring, clay painting, and spinning. They now live their lives on their own terms. A wedding is a joyous occasion not just for the couple, but also for the entire family of Udavum Karangal. Papa, like any proud father, shares the joy of his daughter's weddings.
These are some of our girls who have been given in marriage outside. They all live as successful families outside in this society. It all started with one abandoned child 25 years back, and it has slowly started growing day by day. This is the family of Udavum Karangal.
Yes, today is yet another day, but you can make it more meaningful. lend a helping hand to Udavum Karangal and bring a positive change.